What's going on? We got another rock star joining the conference. What's going on, Hollie?
What's going on, Nick? Not too much, just, another day in paradise.
Right.
To talk to you today.
It's always a pleasure talking to you, Hollie. I think the last time we were enjoying some cocktails on our live, but none this time. It's a little early for that.
Yeah, it's 2:00. Not just there yet.
Right. Not yet. But anyways, like I was saying, I did want to wait till we went live to talk about this because I loved the one segment that you did the other day when you were talking about how business is going to change after this, where there's some things that we can do virtually, and you're figuring out the more and more you can do virtually. When you come out of this, then it's going to be more of like a habit. Then you're going to start realizing you could still do those.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's exciting to kind of see like how people are starting to understand. It's like, wait a minute, this technology has been available to us this whole
entire time. Yeah.
Been limiting my products to my just geographical area.
Right.
And, we're starting to see that shift of, like doctor's appointments are being converted into teledoctor appointments.
Yeah.
Like my son's karate, they're now doing it Zoom.
Right.
It's,
really?
As can be. So it's going through and, really, it's cool to see these businesses pivot and not panic. It's definitely cool.
Yeah, I know that's a big decision to make though too, right? Because it's easy to panic, it's easy to be fearful and just kind of go into remission, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, for about 20 minutes, that's where I was at because I was just pissed. I'm like, you know what, screw this, because we were gonna go around the country, we were gonna be doing our events, and then when everything got canceled within that hour, I'm like, man, what are we gonna do? Like we just tossed our hands up in the air. Nope. So we decided to do live with leaders. And of course, we were making our list, Hollie. Of course, you decided that you were on the list. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the speakers? Because you were there on Sunday, right?
Yes. I mean, I'm stoked because you guys have such a stellar lineup of people who are like just value add after value add after value add after value add. And it's so cool because it's like everyone that's speaking that's on that list, it's like they all come from a place of abundance and not scarcity. So it's just cool to kind of see how everyone's like, and they all bring something cool to the table. Like that they do like, just phenomenally. And I'm so stoked and grateful to be included on that lineup.
Right. And I think one of the cool things is it's such a diverse mix too, right? Like everybody has kind of like their own specialty and why they got to success. Right. Like we have social media, we have building a culture, we have the Zillow Queen, we have podcasts, do it yourself. Like we have so many different areas of expertise, and we're just gonna be able to share the golden nuggets about why we got to our success.
I love it. I cannot wait.
Yeah. So speaking of which, Hollie, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be covering?
So this is literally just like perfect timing because my goal for 2020 was to get on stages and to help business owners stop hiding behind their logo because I was one of them, like guys, and just one way that I comfortably like broke out of my shell, got comfortable of like not being so much behind the scenes was podcasting, and the reason for that was because it's like podcasting is audio only, and for those who might start out kind of weird about video or they're weird about like the look or maybe their makeup's not done that day, like you can sit there and do podcasting in your pajamas, like they don't know if you have on like business pants on or sweatpants on. But that's just I'm super excited. So we'll be talking about personal branding through podcasting,
right?
How people can really amplify. I mean, whether you're just starting out and you don't have a presence, or maybe you already have a great presence, but you're looking for it to amplify that even more.
Right.
We'll be covering ways that you guys can really, create that strong personal branding through podcasting.
And I think it's great how you just discussed this because we just got a comment about being careful not to trade off the human element with technology. And I think it's a combination of both with like what you'll be covering. Right. Where it's like using the technology to give that human element as far as your podcast. That's your voice. That is like your personality. The videos, that's your personality. People can see who you are. It's not just an automated message. We call it Mick marketing campaigns, right? Like McDonald's, where everything's the same no matter where you go. So if you're going to use a Mick marketing campaign, yes, you're going to get that same blue house. I think you know which blue house I'm talking about, right? Yep. You're seeing like every single marketing campaign out there. Stop using the blue house. Side note, I want to get a petition to ban that house because I'm sick and tired of seeing it. I think we get a lot of signatures on it. But But like what you're saying, the personal branding that combines the human element with technology.
Yeah, and it really kind of helps you showcase who you are, your core values, your personality, your mission statement. Really like breathe, live, and show everyone what you stand for. I mean, no matter if you're like a DJ or if you are very strict in your, very strong in your faith. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, like it's just a way of broadcasting your personality out there, and really a cool way to attract your tribe. Like you're like, you want to do business with people like you and vice versa, right?
Exactly. And something we always like to let people know too is like everybody already has like a preconceived notion of who you kind of are, right? They have like like not a roadmap. They have this whole like image in their head of who you are. Why not be in control of it, right? Why not control it with the content you put out there instead of just posting, look at what I just sold, look at my award. Guess what? I'm thinking like, oh, this person's pretty selfish. They're just a salesman. You have to be in control of that perception of other people, right? 100%. So I think that's a big part about like what you were discussing too, and just making sure that your personal brand is in alignment with your business so you attract more of the right people.
Yes, absolutely. We've all dealt with these clients that, you can totally see it's not a personality fit. You can totally
right.
It's not that necessarily you're not capable of helping them. It's just like maybe, if you were to create your message correctly, you would attract those clients that you absolutely love working with and build lifetime relationships with. Because at the end of the day, we're not looking for, no matter what profession in real estate, MLM, let's see, doctor, whatever it is.
Right.
You can't focus on numbers. You have to focus on the people and relationships.
Yes.
It's just, part of it.
Yeah, and I was talking with Veronica earlier, and you were in Key West, and her speech, we ended up talking about that a little bit. I think it was after when I hopped on her Zoom call with her team. But it's you got to look at the people, and it's a people business, and the numbers follow. So many times people get wrapped up in looking at the numbers and then going and talking to your people about the numbers, when in reality, if you took care of your people first, the numbers follow on top of it.
100%. Yeah, Veronica, she is amazing.
And guess who's on the panel?
Yeah. She's, I mean, culture, everything, like her team. Yeah. I would say that, with them being in Orlando, all those agents there, such an amazing culture. And like, you just can't be around them without being inspired. Like their energy is just phenomenal.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's a competition, but I was looking at the list of ladies versus guys in this group. And it's like, I don't know if I had to choose a side, I don't know whose side I would pick. We got some badass ladies. And we got some badass guys from all over the country on this.
Yes, we do. It's just a, like I said, abundant team. It's just, it's cool to see.
Yeah, no, it really is. And again, there's so many different perspectives, and it's success leaves clues, as we always hear, because, well, we're in that group of just constantly learning. But it really does leave clues. And I'm super excited about your topic. I could talk about this topic all day because we do similar work. Yeah. And it's like talking to you, Hollie, you're very intelligent with the topic, and I can always listen to you speak about it. So I'm super, super excited to get you on here and just be able for you to rain nuggets on everybody out there.
I cannot wait. I'm thrilled to kind of, I have a number. My BHAG is, there's a number of business owners I want to help through branding through podcasting. And I am grateful for you letting me, tap into that audience and really kind of spill into them. I'm so stoked about it.
Yeah. So here's what we're doing. I don't know if we cover this, but we're going to have 16 speakers from all across the country. And like we said, they're going to be covering different topics. We're all going to be going live one day, April 8th, for 8 hours. The cool part is we're not going to be pitching. All we're doing is adding straight value to the real estate community. Oh, yeah. Did we mention this? It's absolutely free. It's absolutely free. And let me ask you this, Hollie. Have you ever seen a lineup with this much firepower in it?
No. I mean, like, this is literally like 2020 straight out of the gate. Like, power, like horsepower.
Right.
Everything out there. I'm digging it. I am so excited.
Yeah, no, it's and if you wanted to see all these people speak, you'd have to travel around the country just to catch them individually, because chances are they'd be the keynote speaker. So you'd have to be there the entire day just to catch one person. Now we're gonna bring in all 16 of them together. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I think like times like this, as more so than ever, it's like time to really be intentional with your time So you guys have a choice out there. You guys can, watch your Netflix binge that you've been binging on for the past 3 days. Or maybe you should take a break of that and work on your business. During this time where we're not necessarily, some of us seem not to be working in it. So let's work on the business. Let's take that 8 hours. And again, it's free. It's a no-brainer. It's not pitch fast. It's just content.
Yeah.
So it's a no-brainer for sure.
Yeah. And again, guys, it's hollie.livewithleaders.com. That's where you go to get your free ticket. And it's something that comes up consistently. It's tough to get out of that mentality, like, oh, I need to work more. I got more work to do. I think that's a big reason people don't go to events, right? It might be the travel cost, but it most likely isn't that. Because if you're that busy, it's not the expense that gets you. It's taking out the time and saying, learning is more important than just running my business right now, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think too, it's asking yourself too, it's like, okay, so like, what am I doing today to better myself?
Yeah.
And then we have this opportunity in front of you. So like, what's your excuse not to do it? You can do it at home. You can do it while your kids are home from school, whatever the case may be, whatever your current conditions are.
Right.
As long as you've got a, cellular
connection.
Tune in for sure.
And you're right. What's the excuse? You can do it from home. You can do it from your computer. You can do it from your laptop. It's 8 hours long, so you can catch somebody speaking. And I guarantee you, once you catch one person speaking, you're going to watch the next. Then you're going to watch the next. And you're going to watch the next. So again, guys, hollie.livewithleaders.com. That's where you go to get your free ticket to this virtual real estate mastermind April 8th. Hollie, thank you so much for coming on board.
Oh my gosh, Nick, thank you.